Now I thought this morning I'd make up some French toast. Now if you've never had it before, it's absolutely scrummy. Nice and simple to do. Now what we're going to use in this French toast is going to flavour it up with some cinnamon, we've got nutmeg, vanilla, sugar, and it's just a really nice combination with the bread we're going to be using. And also we're going to serve it up with maple syrup. So nice and easy, really tasty, give it a go. So for making this French toast, I'm just going to go through the ingredients I'm going to use. Now I've got my loaf. Now I'm going to be using this one. It's brioche, really nice, buttery, slightly sweet sort of bread if you like. Now if you haven't got that one, don't worry. Just use, you know, any bread you've got, white bread. Preferably not like really fresh. You want it a little bit drier so it holds together in the frying pan. So there's my loaf, and I'm going to cut some nice thick slices off of there. Now I'm going to use 4 large eggs, put them in a bowl, whisk those up. We're also going to be adding 2 teaspoons, that's a small spoon, of sugar, any sugar you've got, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Now I tend to use the whole nut and sort of use my cheese grater and grate it fresh, so 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and then 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So all that's going to be mixed up with the eggs, along with some milk. Now the milk, I'm going to use 60 millilitres, so that's roughly like 1/4 cup of milk. Butter, just for frying it up in the pan, and then we're going to serve it up at the end with some maple syrup. So there's all the ingredients, nice and easy. So let's go and make up some French toast. So to make up this French toast, now I've got my sugar there already in the bowl, and what I'm going to do is just add the nutmeg. That was the nutmeg. Use my cheese grater and ground a little piece off, and you know, 1/4 teaspoon of that. And then we've got the cinnamon, so just add that in, and what we can do is just quickly give that a quick mix. Just get it mixed up, combined. There you go, that's ready to go. Now move that aside, and I'm going to get a bigger bowl, and what we're going to do is crack the 4 eggs in there. Try not to get any shell in there. And do that for the other 3. The next thought, we can put in the milk, and also that mixture, the cinnamon mixture with the nutmeg and the sugar. Lovely. Now also want a little bit of vanilla extract, so may as well put that in as well. So about 1/2 teaspoon roughly. That'll do. Tiny little bit more. Now I'm going to give that all a good mix, so you know, get a whisk or whatever you got and just sort of whisk it all up. That's it. I've just given that a quick whisk. So that's all nicely combined. So that's the mixture for the French toast. Now what I'm going to do is go to the hob, get myself a frying pan. We're going to cut some slices of the bread, put it in the mixture, get it cooking. So I've come over to the hob and I've just chopped some nice thick pieces of my bread, so that's ready to go. Now what we can do is, I've got myself a little frying pan there. Just going to put some butter in there. Switch the heat on. Heat wise, I'd probably say about a medium or maybe just below. So let the butter melt, and what I can do in the meantime is just dip that bread in that eggy mixture. I would say probably for 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds on each side. Not too long, because otherwise you run the risk that the bread might start to fall apart. Move that around. Turn this over. Try and give that a good soaking. Just move that around. Just turn this down a fraction. That's it, just for a minute. Don't want it to burn. And then just pop that in like that. Now, I'd say you want to cook for about a minute or so on each side. So you can always, you know, lift it up, make sure it's got a nice colour, and then flip it over. That's it, I've had mine in there for a minute. So let's have a quick look. Yep, that's looking good. Look at that, beautiful colour. I'm going to go and serve it up. I've got a plate here. So I'm going to put it on a plate and go and try some. Come over to the table Now I'm just going to dribble some maple syrup. You could warm it up if you want. I'm just going to have it like that. Delish. Now let's just try that and see what it is like. Ooh, that's lovely and soft in there. Look at that. Lovely, nicely cooked, and it's just going to be gorgeous with this maple syrup. Let me try that. It's so nice. You get the cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg, and it's really lovely and soft inside. And mix with that maple syrup. That is scrummy. Go and make this. It's really simple and quick. Absolutely delicious. And you know, if you've got some bread that's a day or two old, use that. Get the brioche if you can get that one. That is a scrummy bread. But see you on the next one. The original Naked Chef.